Did you hear the Chief Peak? And today we're going to be doing a legs workout with a sprinkle of abs at the end. For this workout, we're going to go through 7 supersets for 2 sets each. And then at the end, we're going to do 3 abs exercises. Our working time for the legs exercise is going to be 30 seconds. And for the core at the end, 40 seconds. If you like this workout, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get to work. We have about 20 seconds until we get started with our warm-up. If you have a fitness tracking watch, be sure to start your workout now. Our first exercise we're going to go into, bodyweight squats. So feet about shoulder width apart. You can hold your hands here or out, dropping down, coming up, chest out, head up, back straight. There you go. Dropping down, weight in the heels. Good controlled movements here. Try to drop down a little further each rep till we get to that full range of motion, whatever that might look like for you. There we go. We got boxer shuffles coming up next. Let me get one more here. There we go. So we're just popping from one foot to the other. If you want something low impact, you can do double leg calf raise or alternating singles, just like that. Either one, totally fine. Alternating hip flexor stretch coming up. So we're going to drop out, sink the hips to the front heel, down. Oh. There we go. One more. We got a down dog with calf stretch right here. We kick our foot back, get the butt up in the air, alternate. Stretching out the calves. RDL'S coming up. Slight bend in the knees. Hinging at the hips. Feeling the hamstring stretch out. Coming back up. There we go. We got alternating toe touch kicks right here. Standing nice and tall, back straight. Feeling it stretch out the hamstrings again. There we go. All right, 20 seconds. We got hex squats coming up. Grab some water. So for hex squats, we're just going to have our hands by our sides, feet right at shoulder width, maybe a little bit inside. Here we go. Just dropping straight down, coming up, chest out, head up. There we go. No. No. Don't forget to breathe. Keep that head up, back nice and straight. Just get one more. There we go. All right, we got calf raises coming up. If you want to hold your dumbbells in more of a racked position or on the shoulders, you can do that. If not, you can hold them by your sides. Either one is totally fine. Here we go. So we're just going to do calf raises here. What I'm going to do is be on the edge of my mat. That way you can get a little bit more range of motion. If you want to do a little heavier, you can always alternate doing singles. Right there for a little added weight. Just like that. And again, what I said earlier, you can just hold the dumbbells right here instead. That way you're not having to wear out your forearms. Going back in to hex squats. Set 2 here. Here we go. Dropping down, coming up, chest out, head. If you're feeling your back bend a little too much, what you can do is kind of look up towards the ceiling a little bit. Keeping your head up as you drop down is going to help keep that back nice and straight. Weight in the heels. Here we go. Back in the calf raises. Oh, starting to warm up already. Feel the sweat just wanting to be there. It's ready. Here we go, calf raises. Coming up and down. Up and down. Let me go a little further on this edge. Come up, squeeze, back down. There we go. One more. 40 seconds. We got sumo squats here. So we're gonna have our feet nice and wide on these. Grab some pre, here's a word. So, with our feet nice and wide right here, kind of point the toes. And then we're gonna hold the dumbbells out in front of us right here, drop down, come up. Just like that. Got like 10 seconds. Pick my dumbbells up at the last second here. Here we go. So I'm dropping down. Oh, I need this. Coming up. If you need to make some minor adjustments, you can do that. Sometimes I feel like I put my legs a little bit too far out. And then I have like no range of motion, so I gotta kind of pull it back in. Oh, figure out that sweet spot for me. Oh, there we go. Oh, chest out, head up. Oh. We got RDL'S coming up. So RDL'S, slide bend in the knees, hinging at the hips as we bend over, hinge. We're gonna sink our butt back, keep the dumbbells right up against our legs. Couple seconds. There we go. Hinging, butt goes back, dumbbells up against the legs the whole time. There we go. Feet about 8 inches to a foot apart. It's totally fine. Here we go. Back into sumo squats. My dumbbells are heavily knurled. I can feel it. It's been a couple weeks since I've worked out. It's like my hands are getting soft. I can feel it. Although I never lose my calluses. There we go. Come on. You're just on vacation for maybe a little over 2 weeks. And man, I didn't work out once. Unless you consider golf working out, which in that case, I worked out 7 times. But I don't walk back off. I mean, I walked my ball, but not on the course. RDL'S again. I ride in the cart. Maybe did 1 or 2 12-ounce curls. You know what I mean? All right. RDL's coming up. Here we go. Remember to keep that back nice and straight. Don't be worried about how far down you can go. You can go as far as you can go, as far as the hamstrings will let you. There we go. Let's do one more. Here we go. 40 seconds. I've got front squats coming up. One of my favorite leg exercises. Actual favorites. I love front squats. So we're gonna hold our dumbbells in that rack position. Feet a little bit closer. If you want to kind of point the toes a little bit, you can. Then we're gonna try to drop as far down as we can. We go about 10 seconds. We're gonna get those dumbbells in the rack position right here. A little curl action going on. Here we go. All right, dropping as far down as we can. Come up. I like to kind of try to get all the way down to where this is literally as low as I can go. But you pretty much go down as far as you can until your back starts to bend. That might not be all the way for some people. So if you can only go here, have to come back up, totally fine. All right, we got deadlifts. So deadlifts, feet right around shoulder width apart, so about right here for me. And then this is like a mix of an RDL and Hex squat. If you're looking for feels. Here we go. So dumbbells and arms are coming right down the front of the legs. So forearms on the kneecaps right there, come back up. Chest out, head up. Keep that head up so you can keep it back straight. The moment you start to look down, the back will want to bend. There we go. Let's do one more. Back into front squats. Sweat starting. Here it is. What are we, third superset here? Second set. Front squats. Here we go. I'm up. Dropping down, humming up. Starting to feel a little bit in the back too. It's one of the reasons I love front squats. Test your back strength too. Oh, there we go. Come on. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Good job. Deadlifts. Woo. Couple seconds, let's get ready. Here we go. Dropping down, coming up. Dropping down, coming up. Remember, we are squatting and hinging during this movement. Breathe. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. One more. All right, we got reverse lunges. Come up, we're gonna do left and right, so 2 sets each. This is where the fun begins. Everything else we've done has been leading up to the next 2 supersets. Everyone's favorites. So, reverse lunge for 2 sets, left and right. And then depth squats for 2 sets. This wasn't already fun enough, we're just adding to it. Get some space behind you, right leg drops back here. So right leg drops back, big step back, drive back forward. So when we step back, we're rocking back onto that back knee, and then we're hinging and driving forward. So you shouldn't be able to push so far forward right here that the knee, as you're driving up, gets super far out in front of the toe. We really want them to almost come in line with each other. So if it's getting out there a little too far, you're activating quads too much. Switching sides, and we don't want to do that. We want to really work the hamstrings here. Put down the dumbbells for a little bit. Get a nice forearm pump going on. Here we go, reverse lunge right side. Left leg drops back here. Big step, drop down, go back, drive back forward, hinging. See how I'm leaning as I come forward, leaning right there. There we go. Kind of feel the hamstrings kind of have to tighten up and pull you straight. There we go. Going back into it. Left side, reverse lunge. Heart rate's going up a little bit. That's what we're looking for. Nice pump going in the legs. Right leg drops back. Big step back. Drive forward. Big step back. Drive forward. Oh, there we go. Woo! Switching sides. First grip rows, right side. Left leg drops back. We gotta remember these. Here we go. Let's get ready. Left leg back. Drive forward. Oh, I can already feel it. Oh. There we go. Woo! Feeling that. Hamstrings definitely gonna be sore tomorrow. A little extended break here. Depth squats. So depth squats are gonna work a lot of quads, not a ton of hammies. That's what we're looking for here. We're gonna start in the kneeling position. On these, try to explode up. So right knee down, should be like right behind the left foot. The knee should be like right at the toe, even a little bit further out right here. And then we're gonna explode straight up, come down. We're not really hinging here at the hips. Before we were kind of leaning forward, now we're dropping straight down, straight up. Notice how when I come down, I'm not going like that. I'm just trying to go straight up. You can feel it work the quad. But the moment you start to drop back, the more you begin to activate the hamstrings and put it 50-50, and then a big step back will be hamstrings. So we want to keep it nice and close right there. So pretty much like the further we can get the knee out, the more quad we're going to work. Compared to hamstrings, of course. Here we go, we're going to drop down. Start in this position right here. Explode up, straight down. Explode up, straight down. Try to only use that front leg, the right leg right now, to explode up. Control it down, explode up. There we go. One more. There we go. Going back in. The left side, set 2 here. Whoop, keep pushing. I grabbed my dumbbells at the last second. Not literal, but drop down right here and explode. Drop down, explode. Drop down, and explode. Whoo, yeah. Feeling the burn. Come on. Keep pushing. Switching sides. Now I got the sweat going. Can feel it. Oh, can feel my glute too. My glutes and hamstrings. Definitely a working point for me. Here we go. Drive. Thumb down. Drive. Thumb down. Focus on that quad. Come on. There we go. 10 seconds. You can do anything for 10 seconds. There we go. 40 seconds. We got glute kickbacks, left side. I'm actually going to use my sweat towel to put around my dumbbell because I didn't bring the other towel. Pretty sure I usually do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little tiny sweat towel and wrap it around my dumbbell handle because these handles are pretty knurled on mine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it right there in the back of my leg, right behind the knee. Make sure I have some space. And then we're going to get our glute kickback on. So we're coming back, squeeze. Coming back, oh, squeeze. Clearly, I need more time doing this. Oh. Oh. Try to get that leg up as high as you can. At first, I felt like I was going high, and I was going to like here. So make sure you check it out. Switching sides. Woo. All right, right side here. Get my little towel. Correct. So now dumbbell goes behind the right leg. Here we go. Coming back and back and don't forget to breathe. There we go. Back to left side here. Oh. Get that wrap back around. Get ready. Lock it in. Ready to roll. Here we go. Kick back left side. Try to get that leg up there. This is more of a do as I say, not as I do, because I'm pretty sure mine's not going very high. But I'm trying. There we go. Final one with this exercise. Oh, I go to wipe my face, I forgot. My towel's right here now. Got sweat dripping all over. Here we go. Let's get ready. Alright, coming back. Squeeze. Very controlled movements right here. Come on. You got this. 10 seconds. There we go. 40-second break. Woo! Lying hip abduction. So I'm going to do left side, right side, twice. Wipe the sweat. First, we're going to be on our right side starting out. You need to grab a dumbbell and just kind of hold it on the leg. If you want, you can also have nothing. To be honest, this exercise, for me, kills me even with no weight. I know it's sad, but it is what it is. All right, so no weight, you're gonna be on the side, right side, coming up and down. If you want, you can go pretty much perfectly vertical or just kick it back a little, just a little. Pretty much as you come up, think about having like this top foot toe go over your bottom foot heel. That's like all the real kickback you need. And then you can feel the glute med right there, hip, whoo, just light up. Switching sides. If you want to use weight, you absolutely can. You can just put it right here on the side. Just kind of let it rest. Keep your hand there, of course. But you can just let it rest right there. And then you should still be able to still do your exercise. Just like that. So I don't want to use this to hold it just because I didn't use it at all on the first one. But I'll use it for my second set. I don't want to have any imbalances, you know. I already have plenty. I don't need more. Oh, burns. One more. I'm so weak. Alright, here we go. Hip abductions, left side. Set 2. Oh. That's all in my eye. Alright, I'm gonna try to use weight the whole time. Don't laugh. There we go. Coming up. Oh. 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 Come on. One more. Oh. I think that was like literally all I had left in me on that side. All right, right side. And I think we're moving on to abs after this. All right. Back with the dumbbell here. Put that out there. Brace for pain. Oh, good pain, not bad pain. Good pain. Let's go. Make sure you're coming either perfectly straight up or back a little bit. Oh, I'm going nowhere here. I feel like every rep is slowly lower or slightly lower. Oh. Oh. One more. Ah. Oh, I'm done with that. 20 seconds. We got leg lifts. All right, we got 3 abs exercises, 40 seconds each. And I want to say 15 seconds in between. Don't quote me on that. On our back, hands up under the butt, feet out, head up, coming up and down, up and down, just like this. There we go. Make sure to keep the head up. We want our lower back up against the ground the entire time. If you need to make it a little easier, you can alternate. Another option is just keep your feet down for a second, come up, get a rep, rest for 2-3 seconds, come up, get a rep. I find that to be better at still focusing on that good contraction of the core. When I leave the leg down, I feel like it ends up kind of working more hips than core. There we go. All right, we're going to flip over and do Spiderman Crunches. If you can't do Spiderman Crunches, I want you to do bicycle crunches instead. So Spiderman is in plank position. Same side, knee to elbow. Just like this. If you need to modify it, you can always drop down to the knees. Personally, I find that being on the knees for this still gives you a really nice contraction of the abs. I don't feel like it really takes away from it. So if your shoulders or arms are the weak point, just drop down. It's totally easy. Or it's totally fine. There we go. About 5 seconds left. Grand finale. Hollow body hold. You knew that was coming, right? You knew. All right, so feet out, head up, hands out. Get my shirt. Right here, we're gonna be right here like this. If you want to make it a little tougher, bring the hands back. Woo! Makes it much tougher. If you need to make it easier, just start with your feet up if you want, and then slowly lower until you feel where it's tough but doable. And then find that point, try to hold it. And then if it starts to get too tough, just kind of pick the feet back up. There we go. If it's still too tough, then put the hands up under the butt and do the same thing. Slowly lowering it to whatever works for you. There we go. We are finished with the workout. On to the cool down, we got alternating hip flexor stretch coming up. So, foot out, drop back, sinking the hips forwards. After the hip abductions and abs, I definitely need this. So I'm gonna do 15 seconds each side here. Switch it up. This side needs it more. Couple seconds left. Try to sink the hips forwards. There we go. Standing up here, we got alternating lateral lunges. So feet nice and wide. You can point the toes out a little bit, totally fine. Dropping down, feeling the stretch. Just kind of a go at your own pace thing right here. If you want to kind of hang out a little more, totally fine. This feels nice. Now we're going into down dog with calf stretch. Drive through the heels, stretching it out. There we go. Keep pushing. Here we go. We've got seated saddle coming up. So we're just going to sit down onto our heels. Take your time getting into this if you need. I know from experience, sometimes it can take a second. If your knees aren't feeling great, today might happen to be feeling all right. Wouldn't say the best they've ever felt, but feeling good. Sometimes I'll have to kind of pop up out of this because my knee, I'll feel something just click in there. Got 7 seconds left. We'll find out. There we go. Workout complete. Come out of that nice and easy. Don't go too crazy. There we go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one. See you guys.